Welcome back to the Measly Few Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by my esteemed co-host Giant and Willy the Warden. Giant, why don't you give us a little introduction, a little twirl around, figuratively.
Yeah, I'm back for the second time. I'm back and black-pilled.
Back in black, Giant. And Willy the Warden, what's going on?
Yeah, hey, I'm here again. Starting college in just like a day now, so that should be exciting and shit.
Jesus, said Willy called a emergency meeting of the Kandor Cord grades. I guess out of a moment of distress from starting college. Giant, you're starting college too, or what?
No, I'm never going to college. I'm a self-made millionaire. I don't have to.
Jeez. Alright, well, give me 10% of that. But,
Oh.
Willy, what is college looking like for you? And are you prepared? Are you excited, nervous, all at once? Have you scoured Reddit for college supplies? Tell us, what's been going on in your world?
Yeah, it wasn't my first time at college, because well, just bring it back. If you remember, my paid message I gave out one of Simmy and Jimmy's Treehouse podcast, I said, hey, I want to become a YouTuber too, after what I kind of felt like I did to his channel. And technically you don't, I'm pretty sure you don't need to go to college to be a YouTuber, but I think it's still a good thing, and helped Jimmy himself into college too, so I think it would be pretty good for me as well. And it wasn't my first time. I went to some college program way in 2018, just like right after I graduated, and it was terribly stressful, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I jumped, I cannonballed in the pool before I should have dipped my toes in, to say. But now it's all gonna be pretty easy. I'm taking this transitional course between high school and college. It makes it super more easier and stress more free for courses in college too. And the next year is what I'll be learning, what I actually want to be learning, which is the arts and animation stuff. So yeah, I'm not too worried at all by any means. So yeah.
Solid. That sounds like an exciting time in your life. 100%. Back to 2018. What did you study back then?
Well, it was again an arts program again. And what no one fucking told me, and I'm pretty sure I never got any knowledge about this, it was that we had to do just new drawings. So when I saw the guy take off his robe, I was like, oh, okay then. I did not expect this. And so, I don't know, it's not that it was uncomfortable, it's just was very unexpected to say, and just not prepared.
I think that's actually a really tough situation to be facing with coming out as gay at the same time as starting university, and all at once. That's a lot of stress on the mind. I can imagine why you decided to take a little bit of a break, but yeah. I'm glad that you're more secure with your sexuality and you have a little bit more bearings underneath you before starting this time. It sounds like you're set up for success.
Yeah, also, this wasn't an emergency podcast. I was just bored, I had nothing to do, so I was like, hey, let's do Measly Few again.
So you are gay?
I'm bi, well, let's just put it that.
Based Willy. Giant, what made you such a reject of college life and the machine, man?
I got a free college class, and it was a writing class, and the teacher was a fat, annoying woman who knew nothing about writing. So and all my other students were just dumb minorities who got in on a scholarship.
Wow, a black man saying that? And are you sure you're not just shit?
Well, they just didn't do the work. They there was this group project, and it was a simple project. All we had to do was fix grammar in a sentence, and my group took 30 minutes to do it. I sat in the corner and did the thing in the first 5 minutes, and they said, "Oh, yeah. You're not helping at all." And I'm like, "It's because you guys are idiots. I already did it in 5 minutes."
Yeah,
Damn.
actually, Giant, what you're describing is what I'm kind of like expecting to start doing actually too. So I think it'll be pretty stress free in general for me too as well.
Well, okay. Well, Willy, Giant described how he crashed and burned because of the idiocy of those around him, and you're optimistically viewing the same.
No, it's not. It's not idiocy. It's just
No, it's the
stress-free.
grindstone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But what
if you
about
see-
it?
Sorry, if you've seen Idiocracy, we're all kind of idiots.
True, but wasn't the main character supposedly smart in comparison?
Oh no, I've never seen it actually.
Jesus, oh my god. Me
That's what
neither.
you're gonna be. You're usually of average intelligence, but you'll be the smartest person in a college.
Fair enough. But what if you consider the fact that people outside of college or higher education are even stupider?
True.
But Giant and well, Willy, it sounds like you had your own thing. But Giant, what if the collaboration was lessened there rather than the actual task itself?
If it was just me, I might have just been able to stick it out, but then I started just right around when COVID started, and I was having no fucking part of that online classes bullshit. It just killed my motivation. I'm there to learn about like writing and ask advice from like presumably writers or people who know about it. So why would I be fucking online just doing shitty essays or whatever?
True, but the group project nature of it seems like the collaboration writing room feel, which is valuable, would be the lesson to take away.
It would be if anyone else there was like good in any capacity or had any passion for writing, but the class that I took was kind of a required class for another major, and most people were just there for the required class.
Oh shit! Goddamn! Did you meet anybody in terms of friends or connections or any of that?
Not anyone I keep up with, but there was this one guy from Israel who seemed pretty cool.
Wow, you're just making this political.
yeah.
You mean Palestine?
There's also a kid from Pakistan that they got into fights. It was a whole big thing. You had to support one of them.
Well, obviously you went with the Pakistani guy, right?
Oh, yeah, you know me.
Yep. Dark skin.
We gotta stick together.
Yeah, darker stick, bro. Willy, what have you? Go on. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I also hate college because it makes women into whores. I know this one guy. I
Is that
know
correlation
this
or causation?
I don't know. But
It's a time when you're recently legal, you're experimenting, you can drink in most civilized places. You know, is it college that does that or something else?
well, all I know is I know this one guy. He had a girlfriend for like a year or so, and she randomly ghosted him and cheated on him with college guys. Cause I don't know.
Was she also in college?
Oh yeah. She was in college. That's what made her do it. Cause
Oh, they're at different places or something.
yeah, long-term relationships don't work, kids. It's a meme.
That's false. Are you talking about long distance relationships?
Yeah, long distance.
Yo, long-term relationships never last, bros.
Just any relationships, they don't last.
Only short term.
Yeah, one night stands.
Willy, what do you think about the socializing experience of college? Did you go away for college? Did you stay local to the six?
No, I come home after college, so like I don't know. I'm hoping to socialize a bit and stuff. So yeah.
Have you come out to your parents as bi?
Yeah, like a while ago. They don't care. It's not that they don't care. It's just like whatever. It's fine.
How long ago?
I don't know. Since probably when I was 18 again. And got diagnosed too as well.
As gay?
yeah. I got diagnosed as gay.
But okay, so like your diagnosis of autism spectrum
Right.
happened at the same time as you talking about your bisexuality to your parents.
Yeah, it's like, well, no, it's not even like really talking about it. It's just like, you know, I think well, whatever. I always kind of just knew it anyway since I was born, really. And like, I guess, I guess the real thing that kind of made me realize I was bi is that the spider dude from Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel I just find pretty hot, and that's a sexy ass male spider right there.
But did to actual people right away, or is it mainly the character?
I mean, I guess you can say I'm more attracted to cartoons than people, I suppose.
But
Right.
are you bisexual in real life outside of cartoons?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the hottest cartoon character of all time?
Well, I mean, if you want to go to one that like actually made cartoons hot, we'd probably just go back to Jessica Rabbit. But for me, like I said, it was that Cherry Bomb from Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah, fair enough. That's the waifu. What about you, Giant?
Probably Tomoko or maybe Rei from Evangelion.
Surrounded by weirdos. Okay. The number one.
What? There's nothing
true-
weird about Rei.
Well, I don't know who that is, and hence that's weird. And same thing for Willy, but
Weirdos,
He's
like
on the
literally,
spectrum.
I remember I saw it. Sorry, I remember back when the Me Too shit. I saw a great tweet. It's like these people just need to start learning how to jerk off the drawings instead of actually harassing people.
well, I'm not into loli. Sorry, Willy.
I'm not talking about.
Yeah, that's your thing. You can keep it on the Willy the Warden podcast. But... By the way, follow Willy the Warden at Willy.
I mean, just like, yeah, I guess if it's just not fucking hurting people, then I don't care really.
Jeez! Willy with the hot take. I am prone, or what is that? I am like to agree with you in the sense of that's a fair take. But oh shit, Willy, your homie just added me as a friend.
Let's go. Oh,
John K. apologist or something.
oh god.
Oh, two? Oh my god. Do I listen? I'm on a quest to seduce two.
Oh wow, man, you guys are both fucked. Well, actually, no, Willy, I don't want to equate you with Giant. When did this start, Giant? What the hell is wrong with you?
It started around the time.
No kink shame.
It started around the time I started NoFap.
Well, case in point. Open and shut case, ladies and gentlemen.
It actually started literally the day before.
Oh, so you have no excuse.
Yeah. I just
Already
believe,
preparing.
everyone needs love in the world.
Oh my god, making it so hard to argue with you. This is you should be a politician.
Yeah.
So how is the NoFap journey so far, Giant? What day are you at right now? And chronicle, tell us, take us through the tale of the days thus far.
Well, I just got the laser eyes, but the flying hasn't come in yet.
Well, what is that? 40 days, 50 days? I guess
have,
it's
like,
different for everybody, but
Yeah, I've accelerated NoFap because of how severe I was
Blackness?
before. Yeah, because of blackness. Black magic.
you got
yeah.
you got the +5 Negro skill.
That's
Is okay. Well, I guess jumping off your point in terms of previous baseline. What was the last time you went? I guess what would be the metric? 3 days, 4 days for the fapping?
Right now it's 4 days.
Well, so you're 4 days into this
Yeah.
streak. I thought it was longer.
No, I started it in September, the beginning.
Did you do like a trial run? Go on, Willy.
Oh, sorry. I was just the no fap thing. It's just reminding me of this "It's Always Sunny" episode where like instead of no fapping, we try to jack off as hard as possible, and they just end up in the hospital because of it.
Is that real? Is that real facts?
No, it was just for it was just the TV show, but it was pretty funny.
But Giant, well, before the 4 days, when was the last time?
I don't know. I didn't really keep count, but I know I had times where I would go like a day or two without doing it. Oh wait, actually yeah, it would probably be a week because I did the video that's gonna come out with Nick in it.
That shit.
Yeah, I did the video that's
Nick
gonna come
Fiorio?
out. Yeah, sure. No, Nick Cruiser.
Who?
I did the video that's gonna come out with him, and I had to stay with someone, and I did not want to sully their house with my seed, so I went a week without it then.
Oh shit, that's some honor. That's some honor code, bro.
Yeah. I also met General there as well. He was there coincidentally.
Who? Shout out General. Wait, where was that? That was the Comic-Con shit that you did?
Yeah, it was like an anime convention.
What was it called?
NakaCon. NakaCon.
Where was it? If you're at Liberty.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was in Kansas. Yeah, Kansas. Yeah.
Yeah. Were there any other black people?
No, I don't think I saw any.
Gee!
I know, racist ass convention center.
Did any Asian people come up for a picture with you? Just to
yeah, this one Asian girl. She was underage though, so.
So you know you got that number, eh?
No.
Ew.
But yeah, I got a picture with some of the fans.
What do you dress as something?
I dressed as Superman and I did a panel. So yeah, some of the people liked my panel. Got some pictures.
I thought that's when General left your panel. Spill the tea, Giant. Didn't General flake out on you?
No, he did not. He did not flake out on me. He was a real bro. He got me water.
What?
Yeah.
He got you water?
Yeah,
like
multiple times.
Oh my god. Is he your slave?
Reverse, yeah. We're taking it back. We're taking back the power to the people.
Did he say, I'm sorry about all that shit before? I don't think my grandpa knew.
Oh, yeah.
Did he say this is the reparations? Here, I'll get you another water.
Yeah, he whipped himself. He said sorry for being white.
Did he actually?
No.
Okay, let the record show that was an exaggeration. How was did you meet? So you met some fans that were like, "Yo, I fucked with your panel." What was your panel about?
It was about we had made some Dragon Ball Z short films, and they were of the highest quality. Yeah.
Were you Piccolo?
No. I was Superman because it's the only costume we had.
What? So were they Dragon Ball Z shorts? Or?
Well, the panel was titled Dragon Ball Z Short Film Showcase. This was all last minute because we didn't think we'd get the panel until like a month before the convention. And we recorded them the day I flew in, or I think it was the day I flew in.
And you only had a Superman costume in the water.
Yeah, I had a Superman outfit and a Goku outfit. My friend wore Goku outfit. I was Superman.
And you did have, for the record, a month's notice.
I was too busy buying the plane tickets and the camera.
For a month.
Well, I don't live with my friend, so it's not like I could make a short trip with him.
Well,
You know, there's a. Oh, sorry. Did you know?
Okay, wait, hold on. I was just going to just steamroll over Willy because I know he's not going to have anything relevant to say. So your friend had a month and could not offer like a Vegeta costume, like a Yamcha.
Well, we thought it would be funnier if we made the films as shit as possible. It was basically the whole idea was to fuck with everyone in the audience to make like really bad films.
Like Freddy Got Fingered?
Yeah.
So that's like the greatest troll movie ever made.
Yeah. So we made one called Goku Goes to Taco Bell, and it was just him in a Goku outfit ordering something at Taco Bell.
And what did he get?
He got those fucking cinnamon balls, the really bad ones with the cream filling, and then he got the dragon fruit tea.
Oh, okay, that's topical then.
We had an alternate take where he got a Mexican pizza, but we didn't end up using it.
Well, that's a bit racially charged, especially for a blonde man. But did he wink at the staff whenever he ordered the dragon drink?
No.
Did he say, "Hey, I'll have the dragon"?
So what we did is in the film we asked them what would be the most Dragon Ball like items to order there, and then they told us, and then we ordered it, and that was the film.
Oh shit, that's pretty inspirational, actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is it on YouTube?
Someone uploaded our panel, but the finished version isn't up. I'm gonna pay someone to edit it, and also there's gonna be a cameo from a semi-famous YouTuber.
Is it Nick Diorio?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's not really famous.
So he's semi-famous, more famous than I am, more famous than this podcast.
Well, I'd say in that order, this podcast more famous than you are, and then
that's true.
More famous than Dragon Ball Z.
Are we talking YouTube famous or like I'm famous in my hometown? I'm a hometown hero. I stopped a robbery once.
Really?
Oh, that's cat.
Just for your race?
No.
They see like, oh shit, brother, my bad. Like I didn't know those real ones out here. I'm gonna go confess to the police officer. Willy, what were you gonna say? I know it was irrelevant.
Did you know there's a communist Superman?
Nah, there it is. I did hear about that. Isn't that just Superman?
Yeah, he's a communist.
He's a cuck.
That's what's so cool about him, though.
I mean, like, I
Captain
think
America could never.
I mean, for everyone bitching like, "Hey, Superman is such an uninteresting character," I mean, I think it's the best Superman comic, really, because it's just about, politics. And outside of like Watchmen is like getting political with comics, which comics don't really do that much, I guess.
Except for Calvin and Hobbes.
What? How the fuck is Calvin and Hobbes political?
It's basically the proto. So, have you ever read it?
No, I mean I know of Calvin of Hobbes, but I don't understand how it's political.
You never read it then, right?
No, I mean I know like the creator is like, hey, like I'm not making this a franchise and shit because I don't want my idea to be sculpted to death.
Yeah, so Willy, let me rephrase. Have you ever read Calvin and Hobbes?
I think I remember like when I was like 6 years old, I found this big ass comic book of it. I went through a few pages, but I never really read it.
Fair enough. Well, that still counts. Because actually, I think as of it was 2021, like for 6 months period, like Andrew Tate was the head writer. Not sure if you know who that is, but
There's a lot of anti-Jewish stuff in that comic, I remember.
No, because he's blonde?
Yeah, they had his name was Big Nose Banker. There was a character, and Calvin would always like prank him.
Yeah, B&B. No, he was
Yeah.
cool though. They made him look pretty good. He kept like, I think he was like associated with Little Dicky or something.
His nose was like 90% of his body.
Yeah, and he did like the whole hand wringing thing, but I think they were winking at like. I always thought of him as a positive character. Like he was always like taking.
That's
money
true. He did have a lot of money.
Lemonade stand. he got like a percentage of the lemonade stand, and like he. What did he actually do for that money though? Actually, now that I think about it. B&B was a GOAT character though. I think he was. I didn't even make that connection. I didn't know he was Jewish.
Can we get some fan art of Big Nose Banker?
Yeah, Willy, could we get some bit art?
But you want me to draw or just pull up a picture of him?
Draw it, preferably naked. Channel that model.
Yeah, someone needs to commission Robel to draw Big Nose Banker.
Who? That's the rule of threes, ladies and gentlemen.
That's,
That's true.
but like most things I never fucking heard of, my introduction to Calvin Hobbes was that damn Robot Chicken sketch.
There, what sketch?
You know, the Robot Chicken sketch.
No, I don't. That's why I asked Willy. You guy.
Oh.
We're not all art nerds, okay?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Jan, do you have any idea what he was talking about?
Oh yeah, Robot Chicken is just this show where this guy films himself playing with like toys and makes skits out of them.
Okay, so he was talking about a sketch as if like he did a comedy skit based on Calvin and Hobbes. I got you. I thought it was a type of fucking drawing or something like that. He was like, oh, this is the art style.
Yeah.
You never know with these art nerds. Right,
Oh
Jan?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Jan, are you working these days?
Not like today because it's a Sunday, but I'm gonna be working like going back on Wednesday because there's a holiday, I think.
Hey, what do you do for work vaguely?
I make sure people get where they need to be going.
Nice. You get some fat tips for your charisma?
No, I'm not allowed to get tips.
Oh, damn. Narrowing the scope.
Yeah. Probably gonna quit sometime. I don't know.
Do you enjoy it? Was it enriching while you were working?
It definitely helped. Like, it helped me grow as a person, but, like, it's just taking up too much time right now. And I want to fly around the world. I want to meet trannies. I want to do all crazy kinds of things.
Is that the only example you can really pull out of your ass?
Well, there are other things that's been holding me back from doing too, but, like, they're kind of boring shit.
About holding you back from flying around to visit trannies, as you say. There's no other aspiration.
Well, I wanna make music videos and stuff, but I don't think I can really put all my effort into doing that if I'm gonna be working all the time.
Damn, do you make music?
No, just videos.
Oh, good. But like the music videos is also a separate like subdivision of passion for you.
Yeah, I'm a big like video nerd, and I've already like edited together one video, but I want to do like the actual like planning and the shoot myself. Like I want to do the cinematography and plan out the shots and then edit it.
What makes you gravitate towards that?
I always wanted to make a film when I was a kid, but then I learned how fucking hard it is to make a film. So this seems like the easiest thing I can do with video that's like reasonable.
Have you ever like done like a skate video? Or seen those?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've planned some out. Like I've done like I don't know like, if you like know how like shot compositions, like you like draw out every shot and then stitch them together in your head.
But for like skate videos, like they're more compilation-esque, no?
Yeah, but I used to be big into skating,
got.
So like I would think of the trick and think of an area in my like around me that it could be done, and think of like a creative way to film it.
Oh, sick. Do you make any?
No, I never end up making any. It's kind of hard when you have no friends.
Well, what about tripod?
Yeah, I could always do a tripod, but I don't know. I just don't
skate?
really have any motivation when I'm not doing stuff with any other people. It just feels sad.
Can you still skate?
I could try. I haven't in a while. Hurt my knees.
From skating?
It could have been. It just randomly happened to me one day. My knee was all fucked up, and I had to put it in a brace for like months.
You had like a ligament tear or like a bruise?
They never X-rayed it, but they just said, yeah. From what I can feel, it's your knee's dislodged. So just put this on, and it'll be better in a couple months.
Okay. And then it's been a couple months since that happened.
That happened a bit ago. That's just what got me out of skating, and I never really got back into it since it's like I don't really have anyone to do it with, and I don't really have anywhere to go since I don't like go to college or anything anymore.
Well, first off, you can just, if you have this specific mind to, just if you have this mind about like planning this shit out or sketching it out frame by frame, then you can just use a tripod to do it, and like whatever, yeah, you feel awkward the first time, but you also probably won't land the trick the first time. You probably take a couple shots, you warm up to it, and then B, you have a captive audience in this server to root for you and support you unconditionally.
They have to watch my shitty videos.
Make it happen. But Willy, you're talking about the naked model?
What naked model?
You know the one.
From my college? What about it?
Yeah. Go on.
No, I'm asking you, what about it?
I'm telling you to go on.
It was just a bit uncomfortable. What else to say?
Did you run away?
Sure, I ran away. No, I just stood there like everyone else.
Did you draw a damn good drawing?
Not really.
Did you censor out the privates?
No.
Where's that drawing now?
I don't know. Hey, sorry, hold on.
Giant, look at what you did.
I scared him off.
Yes, you people always do that.
What do you mean, you people, huh?
I'm talking about skaters.
Oh, yeah.
It is a crime.
Yeah, it is. At least where I live.
Snitch. But what? What do you mean?
I live in a city, and you're not supposed to skate in most places.
Wow, I had no idea Wakanda banned skating.
Wakanda. There's not much concrete to use.
Yeah, it's all vibranium.
Yeah, I got the vibranium skateboard. That shit hovers.
It's a static shock. Wait, Giant, you're like what, Middle America?
I'm East Coast.
Like slight East Coast or like straight up East Coast?
Right next to New York.
Okay. Yeah, okay. My US geography's pretty off, but I thought you were like
Okay, I'm back.
Kansas
No more distractions. Sorry.
That misunderstanding is understandable because I did do the video in Kansas, but no, that's where my friends live. I just flew out there.
And that's where Virgin Fest was?
No. It was near me in Pennsylvania. It was in this place called Reading. It's a really shitty fucking city.
Wait, okay, so Pennsylvania is on the east side?
Yeah, Pennsylvania's East Coast. It's like right near New York and Massachusetts and places like that.
Does it actually coast on the east?
Yeah, it's like there is a coast. Like I could get to water pretty easily if I needed to.
Okay. What's the stereotype about Pennsylvania?
I don't know. Boring old people. There's stereotypes about like cities, like Philly is like just a bunch of black criminals. And...
Oh shit! Yeah, Philly's in Pennsylvania. What other big cities are in Pennsylvania?
Pittsburgh.
Oh shit! Damn.
I'm not sure. There's
Any
like
others?
Gettysburg.
Less famous to me.
That's where the fucking Civil War battles happen.
Riots or some shit?
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Gettysburg,
really know
yeah. I knew it had some racial undertones.
Yeah.
I got that vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Pittsburgh and fucking Philly are both pretty heavy hitters in terms of culture. I think Pittsburgh Penguins, Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
I think he was Canadian.
A lot of Penguins fans out here.
And the jersey is fucking dope, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good symbol. And then Philly got Meek Mill, got fucking Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stereotypical hard, yeah, like you're saying, hard city, right?
Yeah, very, very much so.
Always Sunny.
Yeah, yeah. I went to the bar that it was based off of.
Was it actually based off a specific bar?
Well, I'm not sure, but that's what they were advertising it as.
Versus like shot in, right?
No, yeah, it wasn't shot in there. The place it was shot in is in like a sound stage in LA.
Fair enough. Makes sense. But that's kind of, and they are actually from Philly, yeah?
Yeah, they're from Philly. They shot the original pilot in Philly, but now they do it all in LA. It's their fucking famous liberal elites.
Well, you can just say elites.
Yeah, that's true.
All liberals, really.
Yeah.
How about them topics, huh?
Willy, I'm going to strangle you to death. You called this emergency meeting.
The emergency
no
11
topic
o'clock
planned.
podcast.
I told you to run the show. Don't know how to record it. Don't know how to fucking MC a podcast. And then you say, hey, let me interrupt flowing conversation and say, how about them topics? I will murder you in your sleep.
Okay, so is that like a yes to the topics, or?
Yes, so go ahead with the topics.
Okay, hey, remember that fat diabetic bear Winnie the Pooh?
You mean Willy the Warden?
Oh no.
Close, but no. Winnie the Pooh, not Willy. Winnie.
Oh, common misconception. My bad. Go on.
Yeah. So not too long ago, Winnie the Pooh went into oh fuck me, what's it called? That thing where like there's no more copyright on the character. Sorry, damn it. Free domain, public domain. That's it. Thank you. Public domain.
You're welcome.
Yes. And so some idiot thought, hey, let's take Winnie the Pooh characters and make this like some horror slasher film. And now we got a trailer for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which looks terrible.
So what's interesting about this topic is I am pretty sure that I actually read, possibly on Twitter, that as soon as the trailer was posted, Willy commented on one of the posts and said, hey, oh my gosh, I was just writing a very similar idea. Care to comment? Is this true? Is this basis accusation?
Yeah, you could say it's true. It's just like,
And yes, you just completely lambasted the whole idea of some idiot spinning Winnie the Pooh in this way, but you had a very similar idea. Care to comment?
okay, you know what, Bert? You know what? I take it back. Maybe I am being a little too. Maybe I am being a little too harsh just before I should actually see the film.
Because they stole your idea.
No, well, my idea is mainly based on the mouse, and I don't think I'm gonna fucking wait until he's public domain to fucking do anything with him. Because
mouse is then Winnie the Pooh.
Not anymore.
OG lore.
Well, except for Tigger, they still have Tigger.
What'd you say?
You can't say that.
No, I said Tigger.
I think both me and Giant, 2 of the 3 people on this podcast, heard something different. But if you are really that proud to believe that you know better than 2 dark-skinned people, then
POCs.
It speaks for itself there.
Okay, cause like, okay, you know what? Look, I like this idea. Like, I like the concept, like taking something that mainly was, like, no, really, like mainly shown to be childhood, innocent, friendly, and doing something very dark and graphic with it. That's okay. Like, here's the problem with me. If it was like satire and spoof, then I think I would give it more of a chance. But it's not satire and spoof. It's actually trying to be a legit horror film, which is, I think, is why it's going to be bad.
What was your take?
Like, do some good satire and spoof, like Scary Movie or something, you know? Like actually make it satirical. Or not even satirical, but just, like, break the fourth wall and, like,
be like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
What? No, what the hell? What the hell are you talking about?
Like Eternals.
Be like... Yeah, exactly. Like your favorite movie, The Eternals. Like wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, I know we're doing Winnie the Pooh cringe, but, you know, let's have something.
Okay, like, I don't know, like, and going just back to, like, the idea I have and everything, it's like, it's not even just, because it's not even that I can't wait for public domain for these Disney characters, because it's the fact that, like, it sets in a Disney world, so I kind of have to, I know I have to, like, forcibly say, hey, this is the Disney world, and yes, some dark shit goes on. I'm writing some, like, dark shit that happens behind the scenes in Disneyland, with other cartoon characters and shit, and
okay, you can't just allude to that, Willy. You got to give us some juicy goss from the Willy Disney universe.
What do you want? The title?
No, who's the big Harvey Weinstein of the Disney world? Which character? Is it the prospector from Toy Story 2? I knew it.
No, it's okay, this may not make sense, but it's kind of me, actually.
No!
It's a self-insert fan fiction.
That makes perfect sense. Are you panting about just thinking about it, really?
It's just that, you know, I've been struggling for this idea really ever since I was kind of like 15, and it's just like, it's like, wow, you know, it's like people will pay shit to see this. Like, people want to see this, like a modern version of Roger Rabbit. Like, I'm not putting in the same universe as Roger Rabbit, but just like a modern version of Roger Rabbit. Like, people would pay to see that shit. I think they would.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there. But Willy, I wanted to revisit this as well, because this is in this conversation. Are you sure you're not like straight, but have just a very large fascination with Rule 34 porn of all genders and species
And ages?
Maybe. I won't, like, completely deny that, but just maybe, perhaps.
You know what you should do? You should download Grindr and test it out.
I already did that. It was terrible. Like,
so
worst experience I've ever had.
Okay, Giant, for context from this comment and all of our thousands of viewers at home, Willy, he lives in the same city as me whenever I visit. So I wanted to have a meetup, hang out with the legend in general in a public place, and his mom wanted my phone number before this happened, and yet apparently you had a grinder experience.
Why didn't you just fuck it?
Ew, I'm not. No, I have been added to this podcast by a third party.
But he's in college.
Still, there's no reflection of myself as a character. I am actually a normie IRL.
I will say honestly,
And also straight. I should have opened with that, to be honest.
You
But
said
go
at
on,
the
Willy.
beginning you were bi. You just changed to fit in.
No,
No,
it's
no,
just like
I'm straight.
I will honestly say something about just the gay community is that I'm not sure if they've learned from this mistake or not, but just from the fact that just so many gay men just have so much unprotected anal sex is just the cause of AIDS, because just the semen would just...
Willy, this is very, very, very homophobic that you just said.
No, I'm just being serious though, because the semen would enter the blood, and that's what causes AIDS, and just because of the fact they have so much...
now that you broke it down, that actually makes way more sense.
I know, just because of that, and that's what causes AIDS though, and just because of the fact... That's why so many gay men just get AIDS because of that though, and like I think it's just... need to have more protection ideas or something.
Why don't you just have them wear a condom?
Oh, sometimes just a condom's not enough. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Should be a top or a bottom.
Well, Giant, that's a bit personal.
Okay,
But Willy,
fair enough.
but Willy, how is a condom not effective in this situation?
Because, like, okay, it's been scientifically proven, whatever. Just the human anus is something that's only allowed to let things out, not being put things in. So
now, are you switching into anti-anal sex versus protection?
Perhaps.
So your argument is pretty loose. No pun intended. Giant. Oh, he muted. He muted and deafened. Giant, laugh at my joke.
Yeah.
Did you even hear what I said?
I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of looking at the monkey server. They're
my
talking about
God.
height cells or something like that.
Who the fuck is a monkey server? They're degenerates.
Yeah.
You missed my sick joke. I'll tell it again for your benefit. Willy was talking about being anti-gay sex.
Sorry,
Willy, we know you're back. Willy was talking about being anti-gay sex because of the spread of AIDS because of semen and anus contact, and they need to use some protection.
Yeah.
And then I voiced, "Hey, what about condoms?" And then he said, "Hey, actually, the human anus is only supposed to put stuff out and not in." And I said, "So you're anti-anal sex, not anti the AIDS or protection issue?" And then he said, "Yes, partially." And then I said, "Well, you're playing pretty loose with your argument, no pun intended."
Oh, yeah.
Because of there we go. Thank you.
Gonna be tight
That's
though, because he
recognition.
hasn't had sex yet.
Yeah, well, he never said that.
Wait a minute. Now we have to know.
Will he confirm?
No, actually, no. Oh, I mean, like, I'm not saying like no, I won't confirm. I'm just saying no, I haven't had sex.
There you go.
Based pure pure warden.
Is everyone?
I'm like Robert Pattinson's Batman. I don't care to have sex.
That's true. Just like me.
Is it true? Is it true, Giant?
It is. It is.
Giant, I thought you had some festival slews all over your BBC.
Oh well, you know me.
Do I?
Yeah, I'd rather focus on a long distance relationship that they cheat on you than have sex at a concert.
No, Giant. Just give us the tea, sis, as Willy would say.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like talking about it because, you know.
Yeah,
women's feel fresh.
we shouldn't talk about that. We shouldn't talk about this on podcast. But fuck that bitch. First and foremost.
Based.
I hope you die. abstract person that's not a real person, so it cannot actually have any negative consequences on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm just talking
but
about
I
an AI
do
chatbot,
hope-
no real people.
Taylor did you too?
Yeah.
That slut.
Can we please get back to Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Well, Pooh was made to leave and not.
That's true. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, a wise man once told Pooh only leaves the end.
Oh, okay. But yeah, just again with my concept idea I have, it's not even just with Disney that I'm associating with it. The only reason why I'm associating with Disney is because Disney fucking owns everything. It's also with Warner Brothers, 20th Century Fox, Adult Swim, MTV, all those cartoon shits.
You had a harem of all of these cartoon characters which you sexually abused and ostracized. Is what you're saying?
Not even that, because like I'm trying to make them more of the victims, really, rather than I'm a victim.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Why do you hate
You are
cartoon
the abuser.
characters?
I don't hate cartoon characters. I think we don't give them enough rights.
Oh, okay. I see where Willy's coming from. Willy doesn't hate them. He just loves them so much that he holds them hostage.
Yeah, like let's make a really dark Roger Rabbit, where like, you know, it was hinted in Roger Rabbit saying like, hey, cartoons are like slaves and they don't get respect, and you know, and they're like treated as like a certain community, whatever.
Wait, no, Willy. Let's back up. What are you talking about? A certain community?
Nothing.
Explain that. Please explain that. Why are you nervous? Why are you breathing so hard?
Nothing. And you know,
Giant, take care to comment.
I don't know. It sounds pretty sus.
anyways, and you know, we could do something like that where we actually address those serious topics and issues of how they don't get those rights and respect. So it's like a trial between humans and cartoons, and actually taking it to court and see like various serious topics we can address with the issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so Willy, have you ever seen the movie Traffic?
No, but that's about like sex trafficking, isn't it?
Well, I think it might be, but what I'm going to say is, are you trying to sex traffic cartoons?
Well, no. Okay. You know, I really didn't want
the amount of size that you've been having in the past minute is quite concerning.
No, okay. I really didn't want to talk about the concept, but I think I just will have to anyway.
Okay,
because I don't want anyone stealing it.
If you don't want to spoil it, or well, yeah, people steal it. I highly doubt that's a risk, but keep that in mind. You have a right to refuse to remain silent.
No, it's like again, it's just with that, just pornography thing. It's like, okay, to us, what we draw, of course, is just not actually a child, but it's just.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I'm actually gonna take a piss, so I'm gonna mute myself so Willy and Giant carry the next couple minutes.
All right.
Okay. What I was saying is, what people draw is just like it's the depiction of a child, but it's not actually a child. It's just a drawing of like that. Okay, but you know, to the cartoons, they actually see it as a real thing, and so it's upsetting to them where they see so many of these cartoon fan creeps like doing these
Like you.
incest. Sure, like me, like these incest and basically child pornography type things to the characters, and they want to take it to court saying, hey, what the you're drawing like literal cartoon child porn of us, and we don't see it as just a drawing, we see it as actual us, so we're gonna take you to court and we're gonna sue the human race for literally the depiction of actual child porn in our eyes. So like, do you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So kind of like what's happening with the cartoon YouTubers. Well, they'll get porn drawn of them, and then they'll get mad because it's technically them, but it's not.
Yeah, like that. And not even that, like the brony shit. Like what happened with the brony shit? I want like fucking like Twilight Sparkle to find out what the brony community is, and I want to like fucking piss her off. Like, this is terrible. Only girls can like My Little Pony.
She wouldn't
I can't
think
have
that.
all these guys like brony. No, you don't think as a character she would think that? No?
Applejack would
No?
think that.
Maybe Applejack.
Okay, I'm back. You guys are fucked. First off,
I didn't
And second off,
pick that
actually,
fucking idea. It's not my idea.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Eh, Giant? Very original. But Willy, I think that that idea is actually very nuanced and very deep and very interesting. It does kind of call to a shallow comparison to something like indigenous or black people, and like this over sexualization of them in the past, like age regardless of like, okay, it's okay if it's them and not us, and like cartoons being that other type of character, and then if they're self-aware then they can advocate for their own rights, which does kind of seem like it's being a bit reductive of the civil rights movements in various areas. But I think it is very important, especially in the internet age where all these kind of anti-lollies and weird lolly like pride people, like people being like, all right, well, child endangerment versus the idea of sus interests regardless of, I guess, concrete victimization of an actual person. It's a very, very multi-layered thing, and I want to apologize for being disrespectful earlier in my reductive view of your idea. That is quite worthwhile and very interesting versus what I thought it would be as a more crass, hedonistic.
No, like
endeavor.
it's all right. It's all right. It's fine. And like, it's not even that it's complicated. It's just hard because yes, the concept is technically yes disturbing. But it is something that still needs to be addressed. Like well, yes, needs to be like you need to address it, otherwise nothing will get resolved. And that's why, of course, Disney would be against this.
I don't know. You can't rule it out.
Why don't you write this as like a fan fiction so you have it on paper, and it also shows that
Because
it's your idea.
it's more than it's more than fan fiction. I'm not like writing stories. I'm like writing them like the real thing.
No, but I don't think you listened to the second half of like doing the original idea in terms of what's called precedent as a fan fiction. So you have plausible deniability, blah 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 blah. You don't have to be your final work or final quality that you're happy with because you're so notorious about tearing down your own work very soon after posting, and then working on the real idea once you have that fan fiction like pseudo emulation of the whole idea.
It might even get
Oh,
popular
I
and people would want to do an
date.
adaptation of it.
I know, honestly.
Like Death Note.
Honestly, there's so much shit you can do with this like dark Roger Rabbit crossover idea I have that like it would probably be done as a TV show rather than a film.
Yeah, I'm actually friends with one, like a TV producer. I'm thinking about pitching this idea as my own tomorrow.
Interesting.
For real?
What was I
Give me
gonna
the
say?
hookup.
Yeah. His name is D. Schneider.
D. Snyder.
Because like I mean I hate to call it a fan fiction because I'm trying hardest to not make it a fan fiction at all, but I guess that's technically what it is. But hell, I mean like some fan fiction things still come out as like actual things. Like I know like what like 50 Shades or 50 Shades of Grey started out as Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah.
So it's not impossible to create something actual that's real out of fan fiction, I guess.
Yeah.
And as Batman said, if there even is a 1% chance, you have to take it as 100% certainty.
That's what he said about fan fiction.
I'm pretty sure he said that about lollies
He said that about crime statistics.
and how. Yeah, about the Filipinos, I think.
Oh,
I mean, like, But people would go nuts for this. They would go apeshit. I mean, like, I want to make something where, like, Dipper is talking to Rick Sanchez, and that's been hinted in both TV shows. But people would go nuts for that, and I want to actually make their dream come true with that.
Well, I think apeshit is a completely different fetish, but I do agree with your sentiment.
Like that would have to be like a main plot point, because like that's the closest I've ever seen Disney and Adult Swim actually working together on something.
Wait, sorry, Disney? What's that?
Yeah, well, don't you know about okay, did you watch Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty?
Well, I'm straight.
Okay, whatever.
Rick and Morty is the straightest show ever.
Okay, whatever. So there's an episode where Grunkle Stan, he opens his teleporter and like his mug goes to the teleportation, and Rick and Morty, you see the same mug go through one of the green teleportations, and you even see like Bill Cipher in the screen in the background of Rick and Morty episode. So, and like even like Alex Hurst has said, oh, like Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls, they take place in the same world or something like that.
Oh my god, epic!
Yeah.
They need like a Marvel Avengers style crossover film, like a HBO Max.
Yeah, could they do Tony Stark? I love Robert Downey Jr. He's epic.
No, like I'm not doing that thing where like, hey, every character that's like main is getting a movie because they've already gotten movies anyways.
There's a Rick and Morty movie?
Universe C995?
No, Rick and Morty are not going to be main characters though, sorry.
Darn.
What about Pablo from the Backyardigans?
What? No!
What about
No, I'm not fucking adding kindergarten crap.
What the fuck, Giant?
I'm not saying for the weird porn subplot. I mean for like the Avengers crossover thing he's doing.
Oh, could we get She-Hulk and Miss Marvel?
No, this is comic books. I'm just talking about like cartoon.
What about Megan the Stallion?
American.
Yes. Yes. She's epic.
Yeah.
She's almost like the Alinity of the MCU.
What's Captain Marvel then?
I think that would be PewDiePie.
Anita Sarkeesian.
You had your answer, I guess.
But anyways, wrapping this up again with Winnie the Pooh. Even though I personally, I really don't like the Disney remakes, I heard decent things about that Christopher Robin movie with Ewan McGregor. It's like, hey, if you want to see a good version where Christopher Robin actually grows up, I heard it was good. And this horror thing is just, of course, retconning all of that.
Which you haven't seen, to be fair, and also is not necessarily a retcon original Disney property.
I have an idea for the horror film. I think I can make it better.
How can you make it better?
Alright, you ever see those Meat Canyon cartoons? You know, this guy is like a YouTuber.
Oh god,
I've heard of, but never actually seen it. But go on.
You just like animate him like in a super twisted style, like he's really buff, and he always has like a huge dick out, and he's dragging it with him, and he beats people to death with it. That'd get some people talking on the internet. They'd be like, "Whoa, look at this crazy edgy reboot," and it's the middle finger to Disney. People would love that shit.
I think that might actually like lend itself quite well to Willy's idea as well.
Yeah.
It's not even that like it's not even trying to be a middle finger to Disney. It's just like because it's associated with Disney. It's just addressing dark Disney.
It's about the implication.
Kind of like that cringe video where the guy goes up to the voice actress for the My Little Pony people and asks them if they've seen porn of their characters.
Did they say yes?
They kicked him out.
So they had no comment, eh? That's pretty sus.
Yeah, they must have seen it if they knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, otherwise why kick a man out?
Yeah.
That actually invites more questions than it answers, to be honest.
Like, come on, you know, if South Park can be so successful with just being edgy, then I think we have a chance with this.
Well, I want to be cautious about your use of "we" there. I am not affiliated with that project at all.
I thought you were getting your producer friend on board.
Well, D. Schneider has touched a bunch of my friends and made a big impact on their lives, but that's it.
Has he touched you though? Would you say?
I can't say legally.
Oh, you guys had a settlement outside of court. You can't really say that.
I can't confirm or deny that.
Okay.
But I can say my career has been great since meeting him.
That's true. You're a foot model, right? That's what you do as like a full-time job.
I don't like talking about that. That was actually dark period.
Okay. A dark period. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
I'm making a reference to your like skin tone.
Are you calling me dusky-footed?
Is that like an old racist term that I don't know?
There's like one song by some guy called the Dusky-Footed Philosopher.
So moving
Shut
on.
Up, Willy.
Oh.
Shut up, Willy. Moving on to what? Huh?
Yeah, so Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, like, hopefully it's good. I don't know. It just won't be the same without Tigger, perhaps, whatever.
Keep mentioning him.
It's really uncomfortable, really. Can you stop saying that?
What? Chicks love the Tigger. Okay, I'll stop. So let's talk about how much HBO
Dan,
Max...
Can you report him on Discord?
Yeah. Canada has like hate speech laws, right?
I think we do. Willy, what's your address again?
You have his phone number.
No, we didn't get that far. No homo.
Wait. So you got? What'd you guys do? Did you guys like go to McDonald's? What?
No, we didn't do shit because I was like, what the fuck? Why does your mom want my phone number? Fuck that.
You didn't try to bang Willy's mom?
No, well, now that you say it like that, Willy, maybe we should hang up.
Yeah. But moving on. Let's talk about how much HBO Max has just shot themselves in the fucking foot.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so a lot of things have gone canceled. A lot of, like, I don't know the gist of it, but like Cartoon Network doesn't have very much shows.
Is that
They
HBO
can't.
Max?
Well, I think they have a partnership with HBO Max. They canceled Batgirl. They canceled Scoop 2.
No.
Which I actually liked Scoop. I mean, I just liked how different it was. If you like, it's bad, but at least it was fucking different.
Made Velma Brown.
Whatever.
Was she hot?
No,
Was she still hot?
no.
I should say. Velma's hotter than Daphne.
That's true. That's everyone thinks that.
Velma's basically just Mai from Overwatch.
Dude, I was on Tinder and I saw a femboy that was dressed up as Velma, and we matched, but they never messaged me back.
Ooh.
Fucking piece of shit.
And when do you recognize her as a femboy?
They said it in their bio.
And did you read the bio before swiping?
No, I read the bio that I made it better. Like, dude, that's rare.
No,
This was a couple of
good
years
for you.
ago, though. This was old. This was my first Tinder experience.
And how's Grindr?
Do not use Grindr. I'm not a gay.
Yeah. Femboys are gay.
Yeah, unironically.
Alright, bro. Whatever you say.
Listen, ain't no fun if the homies.
Man, Lil Nas X made it okay for
Yeah, it's true.
you. You opened the door.
It's called prison gay. You gotta look it up. Get what you can get.
Willy, don't look that up.
But some good news came out of this though. They canceled the Resident Evil shit. Which, you know what? Actually, I take it back. Because the fucking dialogue in that goddamn Resident Evil show is kind of like the idea I have. It's like, hey, I just draw and watch Utopia porn.
That's true. They did talk about Rule 34 in an official Resident Evil TV show.
Yeah,
Right.
so I take it back. That show was based as fuck. Even though
What the hell was this show?
I know.
Okay, that has to be an aside fucking Deadpool cringe joke, right?
No, it's not even like fourth wall break. They just talk about, yeah, I love watching Zootopia porn.
It's a Zootopia porn.
Who doesn't?
Jesus. That's kind of based. That's kind of based in the sense of if they did it not to be like some like cringy fan service shit, if they just did it because the character was just, like,
That's the character. They're just a degenerate.
then fuck it. Good for them.
Yeah, but I don't know what else is gonna happen though. I mean, like, it's so weird too, cause like they canceled Scoob 2, but even though it was fucking finished, and here's the thing: what happened? They canceled Scoob 2. The director came out saying it was practically almost finished, and then Warner Brothers did this stupid thing where they went back and let the director actually finish the movie, but like, oh, we're still not gonna release it.
They have to release it eventually. They're not just gonna keep a finished film.
I don't know, like they showed like some like farewell showings at like Warner Brothers Studios, just like, hey, we're not gonna release this publicly, but everyone who worked on it, you can watch
Gonna
it.
leak them, definitely.
Like Popeye?
Yeah, like Popeye.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I mean, I never really cared for Popeye, but that looked decent enough.
Sandwich is good.
Sorry, though, what was good?
Are you talking about Popeye the cartoon?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Popeyes. Oh my god.
Oh no, not that Popeye.
Yeah, I think the chicken's a little overrated. Still better than KFC. Although at a time I did think KFC was better.
Fucking better than
But the
Chick-fil-A.
sandwich is undeniable.
Chick-fil-A's sandwiches suck. It was so bad.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's fucking good. We only got it in Canada like pretty recently, and it's damn inoffensive. A and B, definitely in the
Bland.
running in terms of non-spiking.
White people don't season your food. It's bland.
Yeah, but Chick-fil-A is all black people.
Popeyes. No,
Nice.
no. White people work at Chick-fil-A. Popeyes got the whole Crips back there. Like, literally.
Yeah, but they're white cribs.
It'll-
Don't.
It'll take them an hour to do your
That's
order,
good.
but it'll taste damn good.
Yeah, Popeyes is like dope. I don't know if I am partially crediting it because it has the black cosign. So obviously it's co-signed by the streets, but it's looking good, but nothing wildly earth-changing like it's advertised. If you have a place, if you're from like a white place and they only have KFC, then all you ever hear on the internet is like, oh, Popeyes is a million miles better, blah 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 blah. Fried chicken to some degree is fried chicken, but Popeyes, especially spicy shit, which white people tend not to like as much, it outclasses it easily. I agree.
Yeah.
I didn't even know black people fuck with spice that much
Spices are...
until spicy fried chicken.
Yeah, you gotta spice your chicken. If you don't, it's like, doesn't even like... Chicken's like the most bland meat. You gotta do something to it.
True, and like the Louisiana type shit. Louisiana does some spicy shit.
Yeah, I've never been, but heard.
Like their style of like gumbo and bullshit.
Soul food.
What is soul food? Can you define that?
It's
I always
just the
think
most
it was
fucking
grease.
unhealthy, greasy food that tastes great.
There's a movie called Soul Food that was, I think, about like a restaurant.
No, it's about this woman. It's about this old black woman, and she cooks soul food, like really unhealthy, bad soul food, and she's obese, and then she dies of a heart attack, and then they make that same food that she made and eat it.
That's fucking wholesome.
Yeah. It's also pretty messed up if you think about it. She died from making that food, and now they're gonna keep making that food, and then they're gonna die.
Well, assuming they keep making it every single day for their whole lives,
Ah.
versus commemorating what apparently was her identity.
That's true.
Okay, Willy deafened.
He doesn't want to hear about black
He
people's
doesn't want
cooking.
to hear the word of the devil.
God forbid.
Hell's Kitchen, as the whitey call it.
He only wants to hear about his Lunchables and McDonald's.
Yep, and gay lolly porn.
Yeah.
Right, Willy?
Yeah, so how about that Pinocchio trailer?
Oh, the little wooden.
Yeah, you
cartoon
make
boy.
him lie to you.
Yeah,
You make him lie to
okay.
you so it'll grow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, starring Tom Hanks as Geppetto.
Geppetto.
With a T? There we go. Who's Pinocchio? Timothy Chalamet?
No, it's some fucking like 14-year-old I never heard of.
Well, you heard of him now, I'm sure, Willy.
I don't know. This looks like complete horse cock. Like seriously, my god. This
You would
this,
know.
like this. This might be it. This looks like the worst one they might do,
Jeez.
in my opinion.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real shame.
Pinocchio looks awful.
It's gonna be a real shame when you include that horsecock as you quoted to be saying in your film.
Yeah.
That's a certified Vosh moment.
Comment?
No. Sorry, like just wait a few more months for the Guillermo del Toro one. Just wait till that one. Don't give your money to Disney for that shit.
Guillermo del Toro.
I don't even get it though, cause like okay, so like Winnie the Pooh that had to enter public domain before they can do something, and I guess this other Pinocchio movie is much more darker and fascist, but like it's still a kids movie, so I guess it's still okay for it to not be done by Disney.
Well, Pinocchio is also a like I guess not Brothers Grimm, but like some old timey tale, right?
It's based off a book. I mean,
Well, Disney's had like a history of like doing some sus shit in terms of copyright, right? Like,
what do you
Little
mean?
Like
yeah.
Little Mermaid is like a real old school fucking like what Denmark Danish
Yeah.
like a tale or like.
Oh yeah, like the ending of Little Mermaid is horrifying.
But still, they retained the copyright by like reissuing like their cartoon of it or some shit like similar things with Sleeping Beauty.
But yeah, it's just
Beauty
their
and the Beast
adaptation.
too.
Like most of their things are public domain like stories. That's why you can see like adaptations of it.
Shrek.
Yeah, like Shrek. Yeah, and stuff like that. They can have that, but you can't do like you can't make them look exactly the same or have the same voice actor or anything like that.
Is that it? Is that how it works then?
Yeah, basically. They can sue you over anything. They don't have to have a reason because, you know, you can just sue anyone. But, yeah, that's basically how it works.
America. Yeah, certain things like they invented and shit, like say for example like Mulan, like or like Aladdin, like those are like established tales in their own spheres. But like if you try to like do the whole vest thing and like fucking Abu and shit, like that would be
Or like the Dragon Mushu, the Eddie Murphy dragon.
exactly Black Dragon.
Yeah.
But like Giant was saying too, they can also they just fucking throw money. What are you gonna do if they sue you and you're like, well, actually, I'll be paying all these lawyers to defend me because I know I'm right, versus taking the L because I don't have enough money to take on a billion dollar organization.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm assuming I'll probably get sued by some jerk off with my idea, but like,
I think you're going to be criminally charged. Actually,
Yeah.
what? And then just like, but I'll just satirize that in my own film because I'm the, like I said, I'm the villain of the film.
Made that CP as a satire. You can't arrest me.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you the villain or the hero, Willy?
Let's just say I'm kind of like Alex from Clockwork Orange. I'm neither of a hero or a villain.
I'm pretty sure he was a villain.
Pretty sure that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a rapist.
Based.
Well, then why the fuck were like doctors trying to help him and shit?
To help him not be him.
Yeah, but like by the end of the movie, they were like, "Hey, what we did to you was wrong."
No, that's
so
what the government
we're not gonna
did.
try and do that to you anymore.
That's what the government did because they just wanted to use him as a political chip. That's literally the whole theme of the book. Is that they're using him.
Hey,
It's actually a movie.
It's a book original.
I don't know about that. You know, they tape his eyes open and stuff.
There's a scene
They might
where
have
he
written,
pretends
like, a
to be Pontius
screenplay
Pilate
after.
and he's whipping Jesus. It's a pretty Kino scene.
yeah, it's like my
you're
favorite
in-
Kino ever.
Because you're an anti-Semite, right? So,
No comment. I don't want to say nothing.
yeah.
Israel is our greatest ally.
Well, that. Who's our Black Israelite?
The West.
Damn. What was the black guy in Red Dead 2, Colby? Lenny.
Lenny?
Not Lenny.
Yeah.
Lenny!
Lenny.
Found you, Lenny!
Yeah. John, you ever play Red Dead 2?
No, actually I haven't. It's on my list.
Yeah.
Dude,
Not
holy
Lenny.
shit, I just have to say about Red Dead 2, that game was so fucking addictive to me that, like, I just had to get rid of it. I sold it, and then I bought it again, like it was a fucking drug. I couldn't stop playing it.
Jeez.
I
What-
played it, like, almost 3 times now.
I'm not gonna lie, like, first off, it's a very, very long game and very in-depth
It
and,
is.
like, slow-paced and, like, story-based role-playing and stuff. Almost, like, a couple of my friends that are, like, super heavy into it, did all the missions, did all this, like, fucking world-building shit. I think they might be on the spectrum. I think it's like a engrossing thing where, like, you're in this time period and you interact with all these people that, like, it fulfills a certain element of life that is difficult to achieve otherwise.
What's it called
Yeah,
Red Dead
dude.
2 if it's a prequel?
Yeah. Well, what's the alternative?
The alternative, it takes place before the first Red Dead.
Red Dead -1. Or 0.
True, but in Willy's defense, Red Dead Redemption was actually the second game in the series. So it's
Oh
not
yeah,
you
like
had
Red Dead
to play
Revolver
Red Dead.
or something?
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
played it either. But, like, I guess it doesn't have to be Red Dead 2. It could be Red something else.
Did it for like the
Could be the
sales
prequel.
though, because you'll probably get more sales if you say Red Dead 2 instead of like some subtitle.
Yeah.
That is true. I played the first, and the first was honestly, I might be hyping it up now, but I did play it after, like, in the PS4 generation. I played the I guess 2 game or PS3 game, and it held up. Like, the story is fucking sick. It was definitely less engrossing than the second one, but the story and the twist or like ending was, I thought, better than Red Dead 2.
Why the fuck won't Rockstar remake it though?
Remake what? The first one?
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sakes, if Last of Us can get 2 remakes, then why the fuck can't Red Dead Redemption?
I think the better argument is the GTA's getting a remake
They already got like a remake.
and not Red Dead, especially. Well, the GTA's did, but Red Dead 1 didn't, and Red Dead 2 is like one of their most popular games as well. And it's more recent in generation, so likely easier to redo, and then there's an install base of all the Red Dead 2 people who did go back to the PS3 Red Dead 1. So you're right, Willy. I don't see any logical reason beyond just a profit maxim. But that is also a bit of a meme, like an easy opinion to have.
The head of Rockstar, like there was like 2 people, and one of the like heads of Rockstar left like a couple of years ago. I think their company's like in turmoil or something.
Yeah, seems like it has a lot of negative publicity about it in terms of profiteering as an end result.
Speaking of Last of Us, did anyone buy the PS5?
I have a fucking PS5. What do you think, I'm Mr. Moneybags?
Yeah, same.
I mean, I plan to buy when I get a PS5. I'll just put it that way.
Willy, how are you gonna get a PS5 in Canada?
Well, I know this doesn't make sense, because it doesn't, but I plan to try and buy it when the pandemic ends.
It's never ended, bud.
Never?
No. This is it. This is the new normal.
Never say never. As Justin Bieber would say.
Well, actually, I've been as autistic. I've been like analyzing it. So 2020 was like the worst year ever. 2020 was the worst year ever.
Actually, I'm pretty sure 308 or whatever with the volcano eruption was the worst year ever. 400.
I was there. It wasn't that bad.
No.
This is Measly Few, Laura.
No, like 2020 was the worst year ever. 2021 was when things had to be delayed, and 2022 is like the new normal.
Yeah, they can broadly agree with that.
You could bang out 2 in 1 and like suck someone's dick for a PS5 to see if you're gay and to get the PlayStation 5.
I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's a cash grab or what? Hello? Hello?
Hey, I just reconnected, I think.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, me neither. Alright, guys, let's wrap this ish up.
Yeah, I don't have much else to talk about except maybe the Lord of the Rings show, which I didn't see anyways.
Have you guys seen the new Game of Thrones show?
No, I didn't watch the old one.
House of the Dragon. Damn. Lost generation. Truly. They have black people.
Oh shit.
I don't get it. Like, why? Like, because everyone bitched about the ending of Game of Thrones, so why not just make a sequel series instead of a prequel to fix it? Maybe
based off books.
Well, yeah, Giant's right. That's the core of the argument. Is it's based off books.
Oh.
This new is a prequel, but at the same time still based off prequel books. The sequel would be a sequel. First off, that books don't exist, and then the ending actually doesn't exist in books yet anyways, so it'd be jumping ahead of what he's already implicitly owed the fans in terms of tying up his own book series, which was much better than the TV. The first 5 seasons of the TV show are pretty fair in terms of comparison to the books, but the books is way more expansive. It's like the Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings movies versus books, I imagine, except a bigger discrepancy.
Is the Lord of the Rings TV show, is that based off of book too?
Yeah, kind of. Like the early lore books, but they're never really like if you're really big into Tolkien, they're not like something he would put up as saying like, oh yes, this is what you need to read. He was more concerned with like the simple like morals of the story.
He never talked about the tax policy.
That's true.
That's a George R.R. Martin, or Game of Thrones author, meme, where he said, well, Lord of the Rings is great. They defeated the evil guy, but they never talked about Aragorn's tax policy.
What a fucking... Was he joking on that? Is that a joke?
No. He was serious, but his point was basically like, what happens whenever it's only the humans ruling? Like, was everything hunky dory, or was there corruption? Was there political intrigue? And that's the whole.
Who the fuck cares? What a retard! Like, do you know? Like, what do you know about stories? Like, that shit doesn't matter.
Billions of people, because people watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because that show fucking sucks. Exactly people only watch it because other people watch it.
Well, that's a very simplistic.
Low-key Coomer show. You only watch it because people get naked in it, and you're like, oh.
Oh, Sam! Mr. Frodo! I knew you would come.
That's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Mr. Frodo, I will come for you anytime.
Like that scene in Clerks 2, where the guy's making fun of the Hobbit.
Yeah. That's what I was channeling.
Hey, speaking of, Clerks 3 comes out soon.
Oh my god, really? I hope they don't.
I actually met Kevin Smith in a grocery store once.
Really?
He was at the checkout line and he was being like really rude to the cashier person. He kept interrupting them and saying what, and then he ran out without paying. And they tried to tell him to stop, and he kept just saying what.
Wait, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he said something about people interfering with his thoughts.
Yeah, he also I don't know. I don't know if he was talking to me, but
pull up the copy.
He said something about being like a criminal. I don't know.
Did he talk about what was the fucking word? That
the N-word?
No, Willy's already said that plenty. But Willy, do you know what we're talking about? I saw Ryan Gosling at a grocery store in Los Angeles yesterday. I told him it was cool to meet him in person. He didn't want to be a douche and bother him and ask him for a photo or anything. He said, "Oh, like you're doing right now?" I was taken aback. And all I could say was, "Huh?" But he kept cutting me off, going, huh? And closing his hand shut in front of my face. I walked away and continued with my shopping, and I heard him chuckle as I walked off. When I come to pay for my stuff up front, I saw him trying to walk out of the doors with the 15 Milky Ways in his hands without paying. The girl at the counter was very nice about it and professional and was like, "Sir, you need to pay for those first." At first, he kept pretending to be tired and not hearing her, but eventually turned back around and brought them to the counter. When she took out the bars and started scanning it multiple times, he stopped her and told her to scan them each individual to prevent any electrical interference. And then turned around and winked at me. I don't think that's a word. After she scanned each bar and put them in a bag, and she started to say the price, he kept interrupting her by yawning really loudly.
That actually mirrors my experience with Kevin Smith, like 100%.
It's actually like uncanny.
As an asshole.
Did he talk about any interference?
Yeah. He also talked about his indie films. Talked about this one where it was like little characters suing for porn or something. I don't know.
Really? Clerks?
No, he said that was the plot for Clerks 3. I didn't want to leak it, but...
Oh, shit. Yeah, I did hear about that, actually. I was wondering why Willy mentioned the plot. I thought he might have been.
Yeah, he's like a co-writer.
Isn't actually, I don't know if this is true or not, but isn't like that Clerks animated show, wasn't like the first episode like a
That was the
show?
second episode. They get locked in a freezer and do a fake...
Oh.
I'm in misconception.
Oh, okay, because like, I remember just on Pizza Party, they were like, Jim was laughing like, why is the first episode a clip show?
Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Giant, for defending your White Knight.
I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. They call us Smiths.
Did you know that Ben Affleck was in Kevin Smith movies, and then he actually ended up being Batman? Pretty crazy. Because he's a comic book guy.
He has a show called Comic Book Man where he sells comic books in New Jersey.
He's Fat Man. He's Fat Man. Well, I guess he's not Fat Man anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He lost a bunch of weight.
He's lean,
he had a
man.
heart attack.
Well, he lost the weight due to having a heart attack and being concerned about his health.
I mean, Tomato, tomato, but you know.
The heart attack doesn't make you lose weight.
Well,
Ladies and
you
gentlemen.
know, could. You sweat a lot.
And how could it,
You
Giant?
sweat a lot.
How long does
no?
a heart attack
Sweat.
last? How much sweat is lost in a unit heart attack to cause a loss
Well, you
of
know,
body
in like
weight,
when
via
UFC
water?
fighters, like they cut water weight, like to make weight.
Yeah, and then they have heart attacks.
They try to. Well, that's how they do it. They try to induce a heart attack. You know those defibrillator machines. Most UFC fighters own one to like induce heart attack.
No, what's a defibrillator machine?
Oh, it's like those little metal pads.
Do
and you
defibrillator
grab together.
machines cause? Oh, and they cause.
Yeah,
heart
I mean,
attack?
if you try hard enough, not it's like more to simulate it, but if you try hard enough, like,
Because I think that's already false.
nah.
Oh, okay. Thoughts, Willy?
About what, Kevin Smith? I mean, I went to
About heart
find out-
attacks and defibrillators. You fuck.
Talk about the time you met Kevin Smith.
Talk about the time you had a heart attack.
I had a chance to meet Kevin Smith because like, he was at Fan Expo, but I didn't see him.
Shit. It's too small?
No, it's just there's so much shit at Fan Expo that it's impossible to even buy anything because there's just so much shit.
Instead of meeting Kevin Smith, you
Okay,
bought
so
My Little Pony toys.
No, he made a beeline to the Shadman.
Shadman booth. Did you know Mr. Beast
They
likes
really-
Shadman, and that's like not even a joke?
Well, Mr. Beast was like a 4chan.
Like if you
Yeah.
look in his early videos,
I
he has a
don't care.
Shadman poster on his wall.
like art.
It's a
by
fucking
Shadman,
lolly
or
poster, like a little girl.
Infographic.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
And Mr. Beast had it on his wall.
I can't even. I want to say based, but that's so not sick at all.
It might have been due to fan mail, though. It could have been like a fan mail thing. He didn't get the context. But he still hung it on his wall.
Oh yeah, okay, that would be. Yeah, but that would be based for a fan. Let's put it that way. Because man has no
Pedophile
fucking
becomes a kid's favorite
concern.
YouTuber.
Hey guys, how much can I pay this to?
You can
make
win
this?
$100,000 if you
Whoa,
make me come. And it's like a
great.
bunch of 12-year-olds.
Oh my god! Don't I Willy gave you one free idea. Don't steal his other ideas, please, Giant.
Willy the Warden, the pedophilic Mr.
Alright,
Beast.
I guess just.
All right, Willy, do you want to end on that note?
Yeah, just one more thing. That Spider-Man extended cut came out, but I didn't see it.
Wait, which one? The fucking Triple
Way
Spider-Man?
Home. Yeah. Are you planning on seeing it? I don't even think it's worth it though.
If it's in the theaters, then yes. Like, well, I don't know. I really like the movie, and someone I was reviewing Deadpool 2 with recently. Maybe I'll plug that. Maybe I won't. But they were talking about, oh yeah, the Spider-Man movie actually doesn't hold up on second viewing. But the first time I watched it, I was like, yo, this is a fucking sick movie. Like a really good superhero movie. So it's worth
think it was
rewatching
just-
regardless.
I think it just was so overhyped that people just made it be a good movie, even though a movie I thought was just mediocre as
Why
well.
didn't he tell Mary Jane
See,
at
that
the end?
that's what the common argument is.
Why didn't he tell
Huh?
Mary Jane at the end? I don't get it.
Because sometimes it's more important. to
Awkward
serve
as
the city
fuck.
than
Oh, it's
serve yourself.
awkward. She literally told you to do it. That's fucking non-consensual. That's weird. That's like manipulator behavior.
No, it's not. Well, Willy doesn't understand because Willy's not a true man yet. But why he did it was because it's not about him. All right, it's about the city. And even if he can't have what he wants selfishly, he knows that they're better.
But that's
off
what
not.
she wants. And if you truly
It's a
love
burden
someone,
to
you would
be.
give them what they want.
You know what? Whatever. The
That's
MCU fucking
reductive.
sucks. Okay.
That's
no,
that's a reductive take on why, if that's what she wants, so we have to do everything that she wants. Sometimes your view of your own interests and the person that you love's interests, you have to rise above that. You have to kill the boy, as Jon Snow would say, and become.
It's fucking cringe. It wouldn't have done anything. Like, it literally wouldn't have reverted the stupid spell they did. But he could have told her.
Can't guarantee that.
No,
You can't guarantee
no.
that. Take no risks. Save the ones that you love. Protect
Who
them
the
from
fuck even
yourself.
is Spider-Man now?
Pretty
Because not even the
dark.
heroes know who he is. They'll just be like, what are you? You're just some loser.
That's why you gotta tune in for Spider-Man 4.
I didn't even watch Spider-Man 3.
You fake.
I just watched a
Hashtag
YouTube
fake
review.
fan.
Copy what they said.
Gee, many such cases.
Nostalgia critic. Go look that guy up. It's great.
Never heard of him. Is that
Oh.
Tyler?
We should just rename the podcast to the Tyler Millard Fan Club.
We should just rename it
Tyler Millard's podcast. I'm Tyler, and this is Millard.
Yeah. No
Whatever.
relation.
The MCU sucks. They couldn't even get damn Edward Norton back for Hulk, and they're fucking making like 2 Avengers movie, even though the last one was called Endgame, even like the end. So
Yeah,
end.
You'd rather a Eternal sequel, right?
The new Avengers
Yeah,
is going to
sure,
be called
let's
A
go
New
with
Game
that.
Begins.
Oh, that makes it make sense then. Then it addresses that big plot hole
Yeah.
Willy brought up.
And they're going to have Spawn in it.
It's like First Class.
Yeah, they're first
Spawn?
black hero.
Spawn.
Damn, that's pretty sick. And wait, are they gonna cross over with Goku?
They only in Fortnite, but maybe Superman.
Yeah, no, but they're making.
Oh, the Fortnite movie on HBO Max?
Yeah, it's gonna be epic, man. I've been practicing the dances. We should do an IRL podcast.
That's
for that.
true.
All right, before I wrap it up, Kandor,
Mhm.
please upload some shit to Measly Few because we're like 3 episodes into this.
Ooh, well, 1 episode behind.
Okay,
I
fine. One
uploaded the
episode be
drunk
hard, but upload it and like even because the stuff we talk about is gonna be irrelevant in like a week's time, anyways.
That's the style.
It's
of the
already
channel.
irrelevant. Didn't you talk
Why?
about the boys?
No, we didn't actually,
It's been out for like a month.
but we didn't talk about it. So your points were a giant.
Okay, well, when are we doing the boys episode?
Let's do it when the next season comes out, or a year after the
Alright.
next season comes
I'll
out.
be dead by then.
You chill. What are you confident?
I'm just saying, in the streets, you never know. Every day's a blessing.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's crazy, bro.
That's where I live.
Reading's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
lots of tweakers and homies. Yeah, white people.
White
It is really the white people who do the killing.
Homies.
They don't tell about that on
Yeah.
the news.
Obviously, many
Yeah.
such cases. Yeah, the stats
That's
lie
true.
to you. Don't
true.
read stats.
They consider, like, if a bank robber has the mask
That's
on,
why-
they consider that a black guy.
Yeah, if it's a black mask, which
Yeah, like
it
a ski
tends to
mask.
be, stereotypically. Yeah, which is ironic because
Yeah, only white people ski. Criminals wear ski masks. Make the connection. Fucking conservators.
Yeah, think big, wake up, sheeple. Right, Willy? Fuck, what was it?
This has been the Measly Few podcast, everyone. I've been
Aiden Harris,
Morgan, and
2024.
my
I am
co-host.
RandomKandor. This is Briss, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.